What's up, crew leaders? This is going to be our weekly update video for this week. Should be a short one. Only have a few things I want to communicate to you guys for this week. Before we jump into some of the stuff that I want to pass along your way, I wanted to say, way to go. I mean, I've been seeing God do really, really cool things on campus. It's been a joy watching you guys take your time, take your energy, and devote it to diving into people's lives. And so I've loved seeing you guys jump into freshmen's lives. I love seeing you guys jump into the lives of your friends. I love seeing you guys get after it as we've had weekly meetings and small groups and all of that kind of fun stuff. And what you guys need to know is that God's been doing really, really cool things on campus. We have more freshman men involved in Freddie than we have ever had involved in Freddie since I've been here. It is awesome. Awesome. I was talking to a kid named Tanner at Drury this past week. It looks like we're going to have a pretty sizable movement of students involved in Drury, which is super exciting. Man, I was at the Greek kickoff barbecue this past Friday. There were a ton of you there. There were a number of people who were old faces, but there were also a ton of people who were new faces. I think God's going to do really, really cool things in the fraternity and sorority system this year, and it's going to be great. The athlete small group was blowing up. For the first time, we have a nurses and healthcare majors small group, and there were a ton of people out at that one. Michael and you guys are doing a great job leading the off-campus small group. God's just been doing really, really cool things. I could tell you story after story of the ways that God is moving at Missouri State and at campuses kind of around Southwest Missouri, and the primary way He's doing it is through you guys. You guys are making an impact as you take steps of faith and you trust the Lord to dive into people's lives and to see what happens when you do that. And so, man, it's been a really exciting beginning of the year. Got two things for you for today. The first one is this. If you were at the weekly meeting this past week, you know that this will be our first week in the Gospel of Mark. We're going to spend the entire semester in the Gospel of Mark. It is going to be a ton of fun, man. In Mark, you get a gritty, real picture of the real Jesus, and I think that picture of Jesus, the real Jesus, is going to impact a lot of people's lives this semester. Some of you who have been following your Jesus your whole life, man, you're going to get a fresh picture of Jesus, and he's going to change you this semester. And many of your friends who may still be trying to figure out the whole Christianity thing, they're going to get a picture of the real Jesus, and he's going to change their lives as well. It's going to be a ton of fun. So listen, if you haven't made it out to a weekly meeting this year, either because you were at the football game or you were kind of doing rush events, man, I would love for you guys to come out this week and to bring your friends with you. We're going to be in the PSU Theater Thursday nights, 9 o'clock, obviously, same time, same place. So love for you guys to come on out this Thursday. Second one is even more important. Many of you guys know that Fall Getaway is unbelievably important. In fact, it's so important that when we asked you guys to leadership, we asked you to commit to going to 2 of the 3 conferences, right? To Fall Getaway, to DCC, and to Big Break. And we asked you to commit to going to 2 of those 3 because, man, they're unbelievably important for us. Every year, lives are changed at Fall Getaway. Every year, people feel connected with our community for the first time at Fall Getaway. Every year, people, for some reason, hear the gospel in a fresh way because they've exited their lives away from all the other mess that tends to happen around their lives at Missouri State. And God moves there in really significant kind of ways. And so, as you know, the early registration deadline is the week before we go to Fall Getaway. Fall Getaway this year is September 27th to 29th. So the early registration deadline will be somewhere around September 20th. But this year, like last year, we've worked out a deal where there's an early bird registration deadline. It's not advertised on any of the websites, but it's still here, and specifically it's here for you as leaders because we want to give you an opportunity as leaders to sign up early to get a little bit off of your registration price so that you can be locked and loaded to go to bring your friends with you to Fall Getaway. And so let me go ahead and encourage you guys to sign up for Fall Getaway this week. The early bird registration deadline ends on September 6th at 12 midnight. So friends, I would love for you to kind of get on the website, get registered this week, and to go ahead and get good to go for Fall Getaway. God's going to move in incredible ways this year, and the starting point is really going to be this week as a whole set of us say, hey, even though I've been a ton of times before, I suspect that God's going to do something fresh in my life this year, and I also suspect that He's going to use me to impact other people's lives this year as well. Speaker's going to be great. Band's going to be great. There's going to be a ton of fun stuff that we're going to do, even some new stuff from years past. We will still have chicken patties and corn, but it'll be great anyways. So we'd love for you guys to sign up for Fall Getaway this week. We appreciate you guys so much. You are unbelievable, awesome. It is a joy for us to serve shoulder to shoulder with you. And we're excited to see what God's going to do this semester. We're praying for you guys. We love you guys. Thanks so much.